Hello everybody, this is Michael Lee coming to you from the Helltown Centerville area, Butte County, Northern California. We have a tricky cut coming up. We're going to do domino falling of 2 dead blue oaks, and one of the trunks has barbed wire. So let's go check out the scene first, and then we'll get after it. So it's important to always check your stump, not only for your lean and for the lay of the land, but also check it for hazards. Look for steel, look for iron, look for metal. So there's barbed wire. I believe all of this land used to be ranching land, sheep ranch. So there's barbed wire absolutely everywhere, and if you hit this with your chain, you're done. You have to go spend 15 to 20 minutes sharpening instead of working. So try to avoid hitting metal with your chain at all costs. Okay, so we're going to have to leave a high stump on this tree. I checked the back of the trunk, knocked all the bark off with my axe, and there does not appear to be any barbed wire in this area here, so that's where we're going to cut. We'll make a high stump above where the barbed wire is located so we don't trash our chain here. So this is going to be the battering ram. It's slightly tangled in a black oak that's still alive, but not enough to hold it up. See how the tree goes from there, leaning down slope. It's dead, obviously, most likely killed by the campfire. And then this one will be the one that we hit. And this is the one I was worried about. See how it's tangled up? See how it's hung up? Actually, if I were to cut this tree on its own, it would not fall. It would just stay. Let me do this slowly. It would just stay hung up right there. See how that branch is hung up in the oak above it? So that's why we have to use this one as a battering ram, and then that will give this one enough oomph to break that dead branch and fall over. Okay, so a good way to check for barbed wire is to just use your axe, knock some of the bark off, and survey the trunk. See how this is a clean trunk? I don't believe there's any barbed wire in this one. So I get to cut it like I normally do and leave a low stump. And then I go back and I mushroom the stump and do a bore cut in it to help it break down faster. Yeah, you can see this tree is clean. There's no steel. There you go, see that? It's clean. Okay, let's get it. This is a really cool axe, by the way. Husqvarna. Man, I had to pay up for it, but it's a nice wedge banger. Okay. All right, y'all still with me here? Here we go. There. Does that look good? That's good enough, right? Good enough. Let's get it. Okay, the first tree's cut up. Let's go check it out. Good, this thing's still working. There's still a lot of holding wood left on this dead blue oak, but I heard it crack, and look at how much the back cut is opened, so it's ready to go. I'm not going to cut any more of the holding wood. There's the holding wood. I usually don't leave that much holding wood, but this thing is going to get hit with a battering ram. So traditional face cut, because once again, I want the tree to smash into the ground hard, so I don't have to do so much limbing and bucking. We're not marketing this timber, obviously. This is fire safety work. It's going to be firewood, so, or brush pile, burn pile, or wood chipper. See how my traditional face cut, see how the edges line up perfectly, and there's no Dutchman. You don't want any wood overhanging here or from the bottom going up, because it will throw off your aim, and it may even cause the trunk to snap and barber chair. So one more tree to go, and remember, this one we have to do a high stump to avoid the barbed wire. It's still working. Okay, it's still working. Okay, good enough, right? Let's get it. Oh. Ah. Woo, nailed it. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Very good. Is this thing still working? Yes. See, high stump. Face cut above the barbed wire, above the hazard, so you have clean wood. Traditional face cut 1/3 of the way through the stump. The edges line up perfectly and there are no Dutchmen. Other side. Traditional face cut 1/3 of the way through the stump above the hazard. Clean wood. Edges line up perfectly. Now let's get the back cut and we'll be done, hopefully, if all goes well. Good enough. Ton of cracks in it. Well, that's the best I could hope for, you know. That was a tricky cut. Let's go see how we did. At least we got it out of that hang up right there. That was the whole point. I could have aimed the battering ram a little bit better, so that I got some trunk on trunk connection. Did you just see this one? It kind of got goofed up a little bit as it was falling. It hit something up there, but anyways, cutting dead trees is completely different compared to cutting live trees. Look at that. It fell with about, what, 4 inches of holding wood still on there. It's all rotten down the middle. You can see the mycelium turkey tail mushrooms all over it, barbed wire. Good Lord. Well, isn't this interesting? Look at this. Isn't that interesting? It would have been nice if a couple more branches broke too. It would have laid down flat. But not too bad at all though. All right, let's clean it up. Let's do the limbing and the bucking. I'll get you set up on the stump here. I'm afraid my phone's gonna overheat, but we'll go for as long as we can here. This thing overheating yet?